So we are going to read from the verses 21 to 25. And I'll just share the screen as well, and then we can read it together.
Yeah, thank you.
Share. Okay, so the verse 21, can write together. Arjuna Uvacha
Arjuna Uvacha
Kairlingai Strin Gunanetan
Kairlingai
Gunanetan
Atito Bhavati Prabho
Atito Bhavati Prabhu
Kim Achara Katham Chaitams
Achara Katham Chaitam
Strin Gunan Ativartate.
Ativartate.
So word by word, Arjuna Uvacha.
Arjuna Uvacha
Arjuna said,
Arjuna said,
Kai,
Kai,
by which,
by which
Lingai,
Lingai
symptoms,
symptoms
Threen,
three
Gunan,
Gunan
qualities,
qualities
Etan,
Etan
all these,
all these
Atitaha,
Atitaha
having transcended,
having transcended.
Bhavati
Bhavati
is
is
Prabho,
Prabhu,
O my Lord.
O my Lord.
Kim,
Kim
what?
what?
Achara,
Achara
behavior.
behavior.
Katham,
Katham
how.
how.
Cha,
Cha
also.
also.
Etan,
Etan
these.
these.
Threen,
Three
Gunan,
Guna
qualities.
quality.
Ativartate,
Ativartate
transcends.
transcends.
Translation. Arjuna inquired,
Arjuna
inquired,
O my dear Lord,
O my dear Lord,
by which symptoms
by which symptoms
is one known
is one known
who is
who is
transcendental
transcendental
to these three modes?
to these three modes?
What is
What is
his behavior?
his behavior?
And how does
And how does
he transcend
he
transcend
the modes of nature?
the modes of nature?
So this is where now Arjuna is asking about. Krishna was mentioning in the previous verses when we discussed the last 20 verses in the 14th chapter, the three modes of material nature, Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga. Krishna was mentioning about the different modes of material nature. Sattvat sanjayate jnanam rajasa lobham evacha pramada moho tamaso bhavato ajnanam evacha. So when there is predominance of sattva guna, there is this transcendental knowledge. We try and understand what our original nature is, Satchidananda, that na jayate mriyate va kadachit, that at no point in time were we born, and at no point in time we will die. So this understanding of our eternal nature starts when there is predominance of mode of goodness, sattva. Then when there is predominance of mode of passion, rajasa lobha mevacha, there is greed. Why? Because in a mode of passion, my main focus is on my body and my mind. In mode of goodness, the focus is mainly on me. So mode of goodness is a platform in which we can transcend the three modes of material nature. If we are predominantly in modes of passion or ignorance is total laziness and lethargy. Passion is a lot of interest in sense gratification, and we know about sense gratification. It adyantavanta kaunteya na teshu ramate buddha. Krishna mentions in Bhagavad-Gita that yehi sansparshaja bhoga dukkha yonayavate. That any kind of happiness that is coming from the senses, coming in touch with the sense objects, it has got a beginning and it has got an end, and it is a womb of distress, unfortunately. In the moment, it might seem to be extremely pleasurable, but unfortunately, that is the thing that is leading us from birth after birth after birth after birth. That the strong thinking that this bodily existence is the only existence. It is not. Of course, bodily existence we cannot deny, because that is the only thing that we know in the current conditional existence. The only thing that I know about is my body and the other bodies that I see. So it's not that we are trying to deny that. What we are trying to understand is this is a relative reality. So to understand that there is an absolute reality which is never born and which never dies, and this relative reality of me as this particular body is based on that absolute reality. So that understanding is extremely important. So now, in this, because Krishna explains in details about these three modes of material nature, now Arjuna is asking a very pertinent question in this verse. He's asking, what are the qualities? Kair lingais trin gunan etan. So trin gunan etan atito. So someone who has transcended the three modes of material nature. Mam chayo avyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samatityetan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. Krishna mentions in Bhagavad-Gita, when someone has got avyabhicharani bhakti, that means unadulterated loving devotional service. That means loving Krishna for the sake of loving him, nothing else, and no other thing there. So when that is unadulterated, pure loving devotional service, then Bhakti Yogena Sevate Sa Gunan Samatityetan. Krishna says that I help that person to transcend the three modes of material nature and reach them to the platform of Brahma, Aham Brahmasmi. This understanding that I am an eternal part and parcel of Krishna. So here, Arjuna is asking, what are the symptoms? Kair lingais trin gunanetan atito bhavati prabhu kim achara katham chaitams. What are their different activities? What is the activity that a person who has transcended the three modes of material nature will do? How are they going to behave? So these questions are quite similar to the questions that Arjuna asks in second chapter as well. He asks about sthita prajnasya kim bhasha. He talks about sthita prajna. Sthita prajna means one whose intelligence is really in a state of equilibrium. The intelligence is not fluctuating from one place to another place. So Arjuna actually asked similar questions about sthita prajna in the second chapter, and now he's asking about the person who has transcended the three modes of material nature. What are their symptoms? Kim achara kathams chaitams cha etan trin gunan ativartate. When someone has transcended the three modes of material nature, what are the symptoms? What are the qualities? What are the behaviors that we see? So this is what Arjuna asks in this question, in this verse. And then we have 4 verses together here now, where Krishna is continuing to describe about the details of the qualities of the person who has transcended the three modes of material nature. So let's read the 4 verses. And in Bhagavad Gita, as it is by Srila Prabhupada, those 4 are combined together. So here, these are the verses. So what we'll do is, we'll read the whole, all the verses, all the translation, and then we'll discuss this in detail. Okay, so verse 22 is Shri Bhagavan Uvacha.
Sri Bhagavan Uvacha
Prakasham cha pravrittim cha
Prakasham cha
pravrittim cha
mohameva cha pandava
mohameva cha pandava
na dveshti sampravrittani
nadveshti sampravrittani
na nivrittani kankshati
Kakshati
udasina vadasino
udasina vadasino
Vadasino
gunairyo na vichalyate
gunayona
Guna
vichalyate
Vichalyate
guna vartanta iti evam
gunavartanta iti evam
yo avasthiti nengate.
यो
Iti
भवस्थिति
ningati.
Samadukha sukha swastha
Samadukha sukha
समदुःखसुखस्वस्थ
swastha.
Samaloष्टाश्म काञ्चनः
Samalostasma
समलोष्टाश्मकाञ्चनः
kanchana.
तुल्यप्रिया प्रियो धीरस्
Tulya
तुल्यप्रिया
priya
प्रियो
priyo
दोरस्
dhiras.
तुल्यनिन्दात्मसंस्तुतिः
Tulya nindatma
तुल्यनिन्दात्मसंस्तुतिः
samstuti.
मानापमानयोस्तुल्यस्
Manapamanyas
मानपमानयोस्तुल्यस्
तुल्यो मित्रारिपक्षयोः
tulyo
तुल्यो
mitrari pakshayo.
मित्रारिपक्षयोः
सर्वारम्भः परित्यागी
Sarvarambha
सर्वारम्भपरित्यागी
parityagi.
गुणातीतः स उच्यते.
Gunatitah
गुणातीतः उच्यते
sauchyate.
So word by word, Sri Bhagavan Uvacha,
Shri Bhagwan
श्रीभगवानुवाच
Vacha.
the Supreme Personality of Godhead said,
The
The
Supreme
Supreme
Personality
Personality
of
of
Godhead
Godhead said,
Prakasham,
Prakasham,
illumination,
illumination,
cha,
cha,
and
and
pravrittim,
pravrittim,
attachment,
attachment,
cha,
cha,
and
and
moham,
मोहम्
moha,
illusion,
illusion
illusion,
eva cha,
evacha,
evacha
also,
also,
also
Pandava,
Pandava
Pandava,
O son of Pandu,
O
O
son of
Pandu
Pandu,
na dveshti,
Nadveshti,
Nadveshti
does not hate,
does
does
not
not
hate,
hate
sampravrittani,
Sampravittani
Sampravittani,
although developed,
although
although
developed,
developed
na nivrittani,
na nivritani,
Vittani
nor stopping
nor
not
stopping
stopping
development,
development,
development
kankshati,
Samshati
Kamshati,
desires,
desire
desires,
udasinavat,
Udasinavat,
as if neutral,
as if
as if
neutral
neutral,
asinah,
Asinaha,
situated,
situated,
gunaihi,
Gunai,
Gunai
by the qualities,
by
by
the
the
qualities,
qualities
yaha,
Yaha,
Yaha
one who,
one
one
who,
who
na,
na,
Na
never,
never,
never
vichalyate,
Vichalyate,
is agitated,
is
is
agitated,
agitated.
gunaha,
Gunaha,
the
Gunaha
qualities,
the
the
qualities,
qualities
vartante,
Vartante,
Vartante
are acting,
are
are
acting,
acting
iti evam,
Iti
Iti
evam
evam,
knowing thus,
knowing
knowing
thus,
that
yaha,
Yaha,
one who,
one who,
avasthiti, ava,
Avatishtati,
avatishtati,
Avatishtati
Avatishtati,
remains,
remains,
remains
na,
na,
Na
never,
never
never,
ingate,
Ingate,
Ingate
flickers,
flickers
flickers,
sama,
Sama
Sama,
equal,
equal,
equal
dukkha,
Dukkha
Dukkha,
in distress,
in
in
distress
distress,
sukha,
Sukhaha
Sukha,
and happiness,
and happiness,
happiness
swastha,
Swastaha
Swastha,
being situated in himself,
being
being
situated
situated
in
in
himself
himself,
sama,
Sama,
Sama
equally,
equal
equally,
loshta,
Loshta
Loshta,
a lump of earth,
a lump
lump
of
of
earth,
earth
ashma,
Ashma,
Ashma
stone,
stone,
stone
kanchana,
Kanchana
Kanchana,
gold,
gold,
gold
tulya,
Tulya
Tulya,
equally disposed,
equally
equally
disposed
disposed,
priya,
Priya
Priya,
to the deer,
to
to
the
the
deer
deer,
apriya,
Priya
Apriyaha,
and the undesirable,
and the
and
undesirable,
dhira,
Dhira
Dhiraha,
steady,
steady,
tulya,
Tulya,
equal,
equal,
equal
ninda,
Ninda,
in defamation,
in
in defamation
defamation,
atma samstutihi,
Atma
Atma Samstuti,
and praise of himself,
and
and
praise of
praise of
himself,
himself
mana,
Mana,
in honor,
in
in
honor,
apamanayo,
Apamanayo
Apamanayoho,
and dishonor,
and
and
dishonor,
tulyaha,
Tulyah.
equal.
Equal.
Tulyah,
Tulyah.
equal.
Equal.
Mitra,
Mitra.
of friends.
Of friends.
Ari,
Ari.
and enemies.
And enemies.
Pakshayoh,
Pakshayo.
to the parties.
To the parties.
Sarva,
Sarva.
of all.
Of all.
Arambha,
Arambha.
endeavors.
Endeavors.
Parityagi,
Parityagi.
renouncer.
Renouncer.
Guna atitah,
Gunatitah.
transcendental to
Transcendental.
the material modes
To the material modes
of nature.
of nature.
Saha,
Saha.
he.
He.
Uchyate,
Uchyate.
is said to be.
Is said to be.
So translation, the Supreme Personality of Godhead
The Supreme Personality of Godhead
said,
said,
O son of Pandu,
O son of Pandu,
he who does not
he who does not
hate illumination, attachment,
attachment
and delusion
and delusion
when they are present
when they are present
or long for them
or long for them
when they disappear,
when they disappear,
who is unwavering
who is unwavering
and undisturbed
and undisturbed
through all these
through all these
reactions
reactions
of the material qualities,
of the material qualities,
remaining neutral
remaining neutral
and transcendental,
and transcendental,
knowing that
knowing that
the modes alone
the modes alone
are active,
are active,
who is situated
who is situated
in the self
in the self
and regards
and regards
alike
alike
happiness and distress,
happiness and distress,
who looks upon
who looks upon
a lump of earth,
a lump of earth,
a stone,
a stone,
and a piece of gold
and a piece of gold
with an equal eye,
with an equal eye,
who is equal
who is equal
toward the desirable
towards the desirable
and the undesirable,
and the undesirable,
who is steady,
who is steady,
situated equally
situated equally
well
well
in praise
in praise
and blame,
and blame,
honor
honor
and dishonor,
and dishonor,
who treats alike
who treats alike
both friend
both friend
and enemy,
and enemy,
and who has renounced
and who has renounced
all material activities.
material activities.
Such a person
Such a person
is said to have
is said to have
transcended
transcended
the modes of nature.
the modes of nature.
Okay, so let us look at each of these verses 22 to 25, 22, 23, 24, 25. So now Krishna, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha, Bhagavan, Aishwaryasya Samagrasya Viryasya Yashasya Shriya, Jnana Vairagya Sanna iti Bhaga itingana. So this Bhagavan, what is the definition of Bhagavan? This is given by Parashara Muni, who is the father of Vedavyas. He gives the definition Aishwaryasya Samagrasya Viryasya Yashasa Shriya Jnana Vairagya. Aishwarya, total opulence, Samagrasya. Virya, total strength. Yasha, total fame. Shriya, total beauty. Jnana and Vairagya, total knowledge and total renunciation. This is what Bhagwan is. Bhagwan is the person who possesses everything in full. And all the living entities are kind of minute part and parcels. Vibhu and Anu. When Arjuna actually sees the universal form of Krishna, he addresses Krishna as Vibhu. Param Brahma, Param Dhama, Pavitram Paramam Bhavan, Purusham Shashvatam Divyam, Adi Devam Ajam Vibhum. He says, you are the supreme Brahman, you are the supreme abode, Param Dhama. Pavitram, you are the supreme pure person, Paramam Bhavan, the supreme person. Purusham Shashvatam Divyam, you are the person from whom everything emanates. You are eternal, Adi Devam. You are the origin of all the other demigods in that sense. Adi Devam, Ajam. You are unborn, and Vibhu, you are the greatest. So this is Bhagavan. And this is when Bhagavan is saying something, it is totally from a state of transcendental purity. Therefore, Apaurusheya, the words of scriptures that is coming directly from Bhagavan. This is in Gita Mahatmya Shloka. It is mentioned that Ya Swayam Padmanabhasya Mukha Padma Dvinisruta Gita Sugita Kartavya Kimanyai Shastra Vistarai. In the Gita Mahatmya Shloka, it is said that what other scriptures does one need to read when one has read Gita, the Bhagavad-Gita? Why? Because Ya Swayam Padmanabhasya. The words are coming from Padmanabha. From his navel, the lotus is emanating. And Brahmaji is sitting on that lotus. This is Padmanabha. Ya Swayam Padmanabhasya Mukha Padma Dvinisruta. It is coming from his lotus mouth. So this, generally what happens is whenever a living entity is creating something, there is Brahma, Pramada, Vipralipsa, and Karana Patva. There is the living entities are susceptible to fall down. That is the reason, like we are in this conditioned state of existence. And when we are trying to get into the depths of these verses, we are somehow coming predominantly into the mode of goodness. And when we are totally focused on these verses, going into the depths of these verses, we can get a glimpse of how transcending the modes of material nature is. And in this particular verse, in verse 22, Krishna, Sri Bhagavan, Uvacha, he's saying this, Prakasham cha pravrittim cha moham eva cha pandava, na dveshti sampravrittani, na nivrittani cha kangshati. So what does that mean? Prakasham cha pravrittim cha moham eva cha pandava. Prakasham is illumination. Pravritti is different types of activities. And moham is that strong attachment to this material nature. So a person who has transcended the three modes of material nature does not get influenced by these different things that are happening to them, because they are established in Sakshi Bhava. There is a concept called Sakshi Bhava. That means they are always witnessing what is happening to them. That we are actually. We are not. Everything is so, and we have taken this example many times, but we can. It's always important to repeat this so that it is very strongly embedded in us. Like for example, this kartal. This is kartal, and this is, I say that this is not me. This kartal is not me because anyway this is an object. Or if we take, for example, this mouse. Again, this is not me because this is external to me. This is an object. So whatever I can see, that I am not. So that means I can see my body. So that means what? I'm not the body. I can see that there are lots of thoughts that are coming in my mind. That means I'm not the mind. So we are the seers. We are the observers. So a person who has transcended the three modes of material nature will be observing that these things are happening to me. They will not get associated with those things, because until the point I have this material body and this material mind, it is bound to be influenced by the modes of material nature. So sometimes I might be predominantly in mode of goodness, sometimes I might be predominantly in mode of passion, and sometimes predominantly in mode of ignorance. So predominant, why I'm saying, is because never will be purely in mode of goodness, purely in mode of passion, purely in mode of ignorance. It'll be very rare. The pure mode of goodness is the platform where one goes into the Vishuddha Sattva, purified mode of goodness. So it's always a combination. There'll be a predominance of mode of goodness, and then passion and ignorance will be a little bit mixed together. Predominance in mode of passion ignorance and goodness will be mixed together a little bit. Predominance in mode of ignorance, passion and goodness will be mixed a little bit. So all this is constantly, until the point I have this material body, I cannot escape this. Somehow or other, I'll be in these modes of material nature. So what Krishna very beautifully mentions in this verse is, sometimes when I'm in mode of goodness, I'll be in a state of illumination. Sometimes I'll be in a state of pravritti, lots of activities, mode of passion. Mode of goodness is illumination, mode of passion is lots and lots of action, mainly for economic development and sense gratification. Dharma, artha, kama, moksha, the Chatur Purusharthas that are mentioned. So artha and kama. So basically, dharma is the foundation, and then artha and kama should be based on dharma, the religious activity. And then when one has got this dharma, artha, and kama, then the stage of moksha. This is the Chatur Purusharthas that are mentioned. But prema is the love for Krishna transcends all these Chatur Purusharthas as well. Prema pumartho mahan. It is mentioned about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It is mentioned that that is the goal of human form of life. Yena tena prakarena mana Krishne niveshayet. Sarve vidhi nishedasyo retayo reva kinkara. Some way or the other, fix the mind on Krishna. When the mind is fixed on Krishna, then automatically the modes of nature we transcend. Krishna mentions Devi Yesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya Mameva Ye Prapadyante Maya Metam Tarantite. So this Mama Maya, this material energy of the Lord is what is responsible for the three modes of material nature. The Sattva, Raja and Tama are based on this basically Krishna's material energy. So Mameva Ye Prapadyante. Krishna says that someone who surrenders unto me, Maya Metam Tarantite. I help that person to cross over this material modes of nature. So the first verse basically is mentioning about how one is, I'll just share the screen again. So how one is not, so sometimes illumination will come, prakasham will come, sometimes pravrittim will come, action will come, sometimes moham will also come. Moham is this illusion, like that strong lethargy and things like that. Na dveshti sampravritani, na nivritani kankshati. So when it comes, say for example, the mode of passion is coming to me and mode of ignorance is coming to me. If I want to predominantly be in mode of goodness, I will feel bad that this is coming to me. But a person who has transcended the three modes of material nature will not feel bad about it. They will just notice that this is coming on to me. This mode of passion is coming to me, mode of ignorance is coming to me, and then mode of goodness is also coming to me, which is good. Mode of goodness is good. Na nivrittani kankshati. So when mode of passion and ignorance are becoming predominant, I'm not running away from it. I'm just observing it that, okay, yeah, this is happening now. But this will also go. This is the thing, right? Nothing is going to stay permanently. The only thing that is permanent is me as an eternal part and parcel of Krishna, who is never born and who will never die. We all are like that. So everything else is layers, layers, layers. This is why the bhakti, the definition of bhakti by Narada Muni is sarva upadhi vinirmuktam. He says that take out all the designations. Like I am from this country, I am father or daughter of so and so. These are my things. All these, everything is a designation. And then someone writes their name, and you'll have lots and lots of degrees after their name, right? So it's all. So basically, the existence in this material world is based on designations. If I totally take out all the designations, the only thing that remains is Jivaya Swarupaya Krishnera Nityadas. Everyone is an eternal part and parcel of Krishna. So this is what is Sarva Upadhi Vinir. When I take away all my designations, then I realize that I'm totally pure. Tat Paratvena Nirmalam. Then in that state of purity, Hrishikena Hrishikesha Sevanam. The purified senses are engaged in the master of the senses, the service of the Lord of the senses, Hrishikesha. Bhakti Ruchyate. That is the definition of bhakti. But initially, bhakti will start even when the senses are not purified, because it's like a catch-22 situation. Like if someone wants to get a job, they need to have experience. But to get experience, they first need to get the job. It's catch 22. Exactly the same way, my senses are not purified now, but when I engage in this going into the depths of Bhagavad-Gita, chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, then slowly Cheto Darpana Marjanam, the mind and the mirror of mind will starts getting cleansed. Then Bhava Mahadavagni Nirvapanam. This existence in this material world is like a blazing fire. That is the example given. Samsara Dava Anala Lida Loka Pranaya Karunya Ghana Ganatvam Praptasya Kalyana Gunarnavasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravidam. Very beautiful Guru Ashtakam prayers. What the prayer is saying is this existence in this material world is like a blazing fire, forest fire. How does the forest fire get stopped? You can have lots and lots of fire engines coming, but it'll be very difficult to stop the forest fire in that way. The only way that kind of forest fire can get cured is Ghana Ghanatvam. When the lots and lots of rain will fall from the sky, the forest fire will get dissipated. So this the mercy of the Guru is like that rain, which is taking off the blazing fire of material existence from us. Then we know that we are eternal part and parcel of Krishna. So this very beautiful verse, the verse 22. So there, what Krishna is saying is, all these things come, but a person who has transcended the modes of material nature does not get bothered by these things that are coming and going. So then the next here is Udasina Vadasino Gunair Yona Vichalyate Guna Vartanta iti etam yo avatishtati na ingate. So basically, Gunair Yona Vichalyate. So the same thing here, Krishna is expanding it in the verse 23. He's saying that the person notices that Guna Vartanta iti evam, that the gunas are coming and gunas are going. Sometimes I'm in predominantly mode of goodness, sometimes predominantly mode of passion, sometimes predominantly mode of ignorance. And yo avatishtati na ingate. So if you look at avatishtati, the person remains and doesn't flicker, because they know that me as an eternal part and parcel of Krishna is not affected by this. It is my body, it is my mind, it is a false ego that is associating me as me who is unborn with this particular body. All these things are getting affected, but I, as an eternal part and parcel of Krishna, am never affected by these things. So that is very 100% embedded in a person who has transcended the modes of material nature. So their whole existence is based on that experiential realization. They know that 100%. So therefore, they just observe that these things are happening to me without getting bewildered by these changes that are happening. Then the third verse, which is so this was 22, 23, 24. Here Krishna says, Sama dukkha sukha swastha, samaloshta ashma kanchana, tulya priya priyo dhiras, tulya nindatma samstuti. Very beautiful. So here, sama sukha dukkha swastha. So whether there is distress or whether there is happiness, one has equanimity of mind. So yasya nahankrito bhavo buddhir yasya na lipyate hatvapi sa iman loka na hanti na nibadhyate. Very beautiful verse. Krishna says, if one knows that one is actually an instrument of Krishna and nimitta matram bhava savyasachin, Krishna says to Arjuna that you become my instrument. If all the activities are performed from that frame of mind, that I am instrument of Krishna, then hatvapi sa imal loka na hanti na nibadhyate. Yeah, so if one does not have this false ego, one can do any kind of activity, but one will not get influenced by the results of those activities. The problem in my material existence now is why I am in this particular situation, in this particular body. The reason is I had lots and lots of desires, and to fulfill material desires, it's not spiritual desires. And to fulfill the material desires, I need to get a material body. And I'm attached to what I'm doing as well. So I'm doing something good for someone, then I'm expecting some result back in return. If I'm doing something bad, I don't want the bad result. Even so, this is a kind of what do you say? We always want good, right? We never want bad. even if I do something bad, I would say pray to the Lord and say that please forgive me. Repentance, and repentance is good. But generally, the tendency is that we always want good. We never want bad. But the normal circumstances in this world is there is a combination. It's called dvandva, duality of material nature. The fact that we are in this material world means there is dvandva. So there is I cannot be in this body and like even if I consciously always focus on doing punya, in somehow unknowingly I might do papa as well. I might do sinful activities as well. How, for example, even while we are walking or something, there might be some living entities that are there, and we are kind of killing those living entities while doing our. So this is why Krishna says, "Yajna shishta santo muchyante sarvakilbishai bhunjate te tvagham papa ye pachantyatma karanat yat karoshi yadashnasi yajjoshi dadasi yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurusha madarpanam." Krishna says that yat karoshi, whatever you're doing, yadashnasi, whatever you're eating, yajjuhoshi dadasi yat, whatever activities you're doing, whatever you're giving to anyone, tat kurusha madarpanam. You do it as an offering to me. So what happens when we do that? Yajnartha karmana anyatra lokoyam karma bandhana tadartham karma kaunteya mukta sangha samachara. Krishna says that all the activities have to be performed as an offering of love to Krishna. So when we are in that state of mind, that everything is an offering to Krishna, then we are not getting the reactions back. And when we are not getting the reactions back, then we are coming out of this cycle of birth and death. Until the point I think that I am the doer and I attach myself to whatever I do, I cannot get liberation. So mukti hitvanyatha rupam swarupena vyavastita. Liberation means I take off whatever is external and I become situated in my original eternal nature. And that is what is swastha. The word here, swastha, situated within oneself. So this is when one is situated within oneself. Externally, one might have some ailments and one might become old. Everything might happen. But if one is internally situated within, knowing fully that this is just external, this is like a cloth. And vasamsi jirnani yatha vihaya navani grananti naruparani. Krishna says in Bhagavad-Gita, just like we take off the old cloth and put on a new cloth, the living entity is taking off the old body and putting on a new body. Dhiras tatrana muhyati. A sober person does not get bewildered by these changes. So that is the situation. One understands that if some dukkha is coming, it is not going to be permanent. If some sukha is coming, that is also not going to be permanent. Samaloshta ashma kanchana. This is very beautiful, actually. So a person who has transcended the three modes of material nature considers a lump of earth, a stone, and a gold has the same value. It's kind of amazing. We can just imagine the state of a person who is in that situation. They are totally oblivious to everything else. And that is such a wonderful state to be in, where one is totally dependent on Krishna, 100% dependence on Krishna. So this is what, ananyas chintayanto mam ye jana paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yoga kshemam vahamyam. Very beautiful verse. When someone is ananyas chintayanto mam, one is constantly just at the lotus feet of Krishna, paryupasate, Krishna says, tesham nitya abhiyuktanam yoga kshemam vahamyam. So whatever they lack, Krishna says that I provide it to them. That is Krishna's guarantee. Ma shucha sarva dharman parityaja mamekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarva papebhya mokshayishyami ma shucha. Ma shucha means don't worry, do not have any doubt. He says that give up all the religious activities and just surrender onto me. That total surrender, when one is in that state, then one does not consider, the whole, the state of conditioned existence in this material world is based on me thinking that I am this body. The moment I am strongly attached to this body, then the maintenance of this body becomes a very big problem for me. or it's not a problem. It is something that I have to take care of. But if someone understands that this is a gift from Krishna and this gift has to be used in Krishna's service, then one is totally surrendered. And in that state of surrender, one is not bothered about accumulating material wealth. The only thing that one is bothered about is remembering Krishna and becoming totally submerged in that remembrance of Krishna. And when someone might say that if someone actually is in that state, are they going to be taken care of? That's a valid question, because generally, in a normal conditioned existence, I have to do some work. I have to get money, and then I have to pay bills, kind of thing, right? Which is right. That is a state of existence. But there are some who have got this 100% faith, and with that total faith, they are the only thing that they want to do is remember Krishna, and that is the state of those people. Yeah, they are samaloshta ashma kanchana. Why? Because they are fully submerged in the ocean of love for Krishna. They don't want anything else. Wonderful state of existence. Then tulya priya priyo dhiras. So something priya comes, something nice comes, or something apriya comes. Something that one does not like, that comes. One is tulya, equanimous. Dhiras, one is sober, in the sense that one does not get agitated. And again, this is qualifying this dhira. What is the qualification of dhira? Tulya nindatma samsuti. So someone is saying bad things about me, and someone might be saying good things about me, but I do not get, neither do I get too much elated when someone says good things about me, neither do I get too much dejected when someone criticizes me. I'm in a state of total peacefulness, tulya, totally sober, totally non-agitated. Beautiful state of existence. Then the next is mana apamanayos tulyas. Again, it is similar to this nindatma samsuti. Mana is someone giving me honor. Apamana is someone not giving me honor, someone ignoring me or things like that. Again, tulya. I'm in a state of equanimity. Tulya mitra ari pakshayo. Very beautiful, this one. So someone is a friend. One is in a state of equanimous. Someone is an enemy as well. It's kind of amazing. This is what ajata shatrava shanta sadhavo sadhubhushanam. A very beautiful verse in Srimad Bhagavatam. It talks about the qualities of a pure devotee of Krishna, a real sadhu, a real devotee. What is it? Titikshava, forbearance. Titikshava, karunika, compassion for everyone. Forbearance, compassion, suhridam sarva dehinam, best friend of all the living entities. Ajata shatrava, the fourth is, for him, an enemy has not been born. That means that person does not consider anyone as an enemy. Even someone who does something bad to him, they will not consider them as enemy, because they will know that unfortunately that person is in that probably predominantly in mode of ignorance or passion, because of which they are doing that. So they actually show compassion to that person instead of getting agitated or instead of trying to fight with that person. So very wonderful state of existence. So this is ajata shatrava shanta. One is totally peaceful. Sadhavo sadhu bhushanam. It is said that the real jewelry of that. So just like people wear jewelry so that they look even better. So what is the real jewelry of a person who is a devotee of the Lord? These are the jewelries: forbearance, compassion, best friend of all the living entities. An enemy has never been born for such a person, and someone is totally peaceful. Such a wonderful state of existence. You never. It's like one is liberated even while living in this material body. That is what is the state. Iha yasya harer dasya karmana manasa gira nikhilaswapi avasthasu jivan muktasa uchyate. Very beautiful verse in Srimad Bhagavatam. It says that even while remaining in this body, if through karmana, through activities, manasa, through speech, and gira, through the manasa, mind, and gira is speech, through the body, speech, and mind, if I continuously remember Krishna, then even while remaining in this material body, one is in a state of liberation. Karmana manasa nikhilaswapi avastasu jivan muktasa uchyate. So this is what is, and again the last two words here, sarvarambha parityagi. Sarvarambha parityagi means one is not interested in material activities in that sense. All the activities are spiritualized. How is it spiritualized? When one is offering everything as an offer of love to Krishna. Yat karoshi yadishnasi, as we said. So whatever is being done, it is offered as a loving offering at the lotus feet of the Lord. So that sarvarambha parityagi, that is gunatita. So that is the qualification of a person who has transcended the modes of material nature. Very beautiful set of verses. These 4 verses, 22 to 25. And even if it theoretically at least try and understand this, I think it will give a lot of satisfaction. It will give a lot of peacefulness. Ashantasya kuta sukham. Nasti buddhir ayuktasya nachayuktasya bhavana nacha bhavayata shanti ashantasya kuta sukham. Krishna says that how can one be happy if one is not peaceful? So the basis of real happiness is peace. So one might have lots and lots of money, billions of dollars. One might be the richest person in the world. But if the mind is not peaceful, if the mind is not happy, if the mind is not satisfied, then it is really unfortunate. Even though everything is there, but mind is not peaceful, mind is not satisfied. But someone who is totally in love of Krishna, they might not have anything, but the mind is totally blissful. And that is what is the wonderful nature of getting into the depths of these verses in Bhagavad-Gita. So thank you very much for listening. Srimad Bhagavad-Gita ki
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki.
Jai.
All glories to the assembled devotees.
Hare Krishna.
All glories to the assembled devotees.
Hare Krishna.
All glories to the assembled devotees.
Hare Krishna.
All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine. Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshatarine. Sarvam Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Krishne Matirastu. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. So if there is any comments or questions, we can discuss. So if there are none, then we can do the Narsimha Pranam mantra. And it's really auspicious day today. It is Narsimha Jayanti as well. So it's very, actually, let's do one short prayer together. There is a Narsimha, it's not Narsimha Pranam mantra, it's a Narsimha mantra. So maybe we can all say it together. I can say and please repeat. Ugram Veeram.
Ugram Veeram.
Ugram Veeram.
Mahavishnum.
Mahavishnum.
Jwalantam.
Jwalantam.
Sarvatomukham.
Sarvatomukham.
Narsimham.
Narsimham.
Bhishanam Bhadram.
Bhishanam Bhadram.
Mrityor Mrityum.
Mrityor Mrityum.
Namamyaham.
Namamyaham.
So we say 2 more times. Ugram Veeram.
Ugram Veeram.
Mahavishnum.
Mahavishnam.
Jwalantam.
Jwalantam.
Sarvatomukham.
Sarvatomukham.
Narsimham.
Narsimham.
Bhishanam Bhadram.
Bhishanam Bhadram.
Mrityor Mrityum.
Mrityum.
Namamyaham.
Namamyaham.
Ugram Veeram.
Ugram Veeram.
Mahavishnum.
Mahavishnam.
Jwalantam.
Jwalantam.
Sarvatomukham.
Sarvatomukham.
Narsimham.
Narsimham.
Bhishanam Bhadram.
Bhishanam Bhadram.
Mrityor Mrityum.
Mrityum.
Namamyaham.
Namamyaham.
Very beautiful prayer of Narsimhadev. So it's saying Ugram Veeram. Ugra is very terrifying form and Veera is very strong. So Narsimhadev, who is in a very terrifying form, half lion, half man, and very strong. Ugram Viram Mahavishnu. He is Mahavishnu himself. Ugram Viram Mahavishnum Jwalantam Sarvato Mukham. A burning fire, and everywhere his face is there. Sarvato Mukham. Narsimham. Half man, half lion, Narsimha avatar. Bhishanam Bhadram. Bhishanam is very fierce, and Bhadram, very auspicious. Very fierce and very auspicious at the same time. Beautiful. Bhishanam Bhadram. Mrutyor Mrityu. One who is the death of the death personified. Very beautiful again. Namamyaham. Let me offer my respectful obeisances to Sri Narsimhadev. Very beautiful prayer. And it's good that we are able to recite this prayer on Narsimha Jayanti. There is also Sri Narsimha, Jai Narsimha, Jai Jai Narsimha, Praladesha Jaya Padma, Mukha Padma Bhringa. Very beautiful again. But we'll sing the Narsimha Pranam mantra and then we'll close the session. Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Praladalada Daine.
Praladaladaini.
Hiranyakashipurvakshaha.
Hiranyakashipurvaksha.
Chilatankanakalaye. Eto Narsimho, Parato Narsimho.
Ito Narsimho, Parato Narsimho.
Yato yato yami tato Narsimho.
Yato yato nami tato Narsimho.
Bahir Narsimho, Hridaye Narsimho.
Bahir Narsimho, Hridaye Narsimho.
Narasimhamadim Sharanam Prapadye.
Narasimham
Sharanam
Prapate.
Avakara Kamalavari Natham Adbhuta Shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bringa Keshavadrita Narari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare.
Tavakara Kamala Varenaka Adbhuta
Adbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bhrangam Keshavadutta Narhari Rupa Jaya Jagdish Hare Jaya Jagdish Hare Jaya Jagdish Hare
Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev
Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev
Jaya Narahari Jaya Narahari Jaya Narahari Jaya Narahari
Jaya Narahari Jaya Narahari Jaya Narahari Jaya Narahari
Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Bhakta Prahlad Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Bhakta Prahlad
Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Bhakta Prahlad Maharaj Jaya
Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Nitai Gaura
Nitya Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitya Gaura Hari Bol
नरसिंहदेव भगवान की
Jai
जय प्रहलाद महाराज की जय
Jai
श्री प्रभुपाद की जय
Jai
नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारणे सर्वं श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु कृष्णे मतिरस्तु हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank you very
Krishna.
much. Hare Krishna.
So much.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining. Take care.